All right. Hello, everyone. We are at roundtable number 8. Last roundtable, they banished Cody, who revealed himself to be a traitor. And then there was no murder last Thursday. So we've had some time to stew in that a bit. Players, I'm going to turn it over to you.
Could I go first? I just want to address what Kenzie had said at the last round table, which I wasn't around. And I don't know what, like, it's not because she was suspicious of me that bothered me more. It's the lies that was told, that I played multiple games with you, Kenzie, and that I backstab you. I never did that. Why? And saying that about the Demonica, whenever she attacked you in a round table as well, you got so defensive, but yet I'm not supposed to be defensive. Like, I know we're supposed to suspect everyone in the game, but a lot of people knew my role. And this game is not just about traitors, it's about a Game of Thrones as well. And a lot of them knew my character, and my character is faithful. And you say a lot of people likes me. That's not a reason to keep me in a Traitors game. Like, that's what I want to. And then I sent you a message. We were supposed to get on a call. And I told you to let me know when you're ready. You never reached out all weekend. So I don't know. And then you said banish me in the next round table. I'll make damn sure that you're banished next. Like, what does that mean? Like,
Well, okay, so I'm going to answer now. So you actually said you were going to get people to banish me at the next roundtable. You said you
I
were going to make it very clear you were going to get people to banish me. So that's when I responded with, yeah, okay, well, if you get people to banish me, I'm going to stand in the circle and say that I'm a faithful, and it will very much turn back to you. Secondly, I did not lie about playing with you because you did backstab me, and I will say exactly what game, the BCO game, you did backstab me in, actually. So I wasn't
not.
lying about that. Thirdly, anyone here can say I barely talk to them. I don't think I'm the only one. I'm pretty sure half the cast took the weekend just to, recuperate. And I have my own game actually right now that I have been fiercely trying to do things for my own game. And Bianca can even back me up on that. I have conversations left, right, and center in my game where I'm losing chats left, right, and center of everything else because I need one-on-ones in my game. And conversations literally just from this morning are already like, I have to like scroll my messenger like just to find messages. So I promise you, it's not just you. I have been very quiet in this game. And also too, like a few of my friends are going through some really rough times right now, so I've been kind of more focused on them. Normally in games, when the weekend comes, I'm not very talkative because that is my time to
Me
recuperate.
neither.
That is my time to recuperate. So I know that I did say I would get on call with you, and I do apologize for that. The main reason was my game kind of got very hectic within the last 24 hours, and I was trying to just focus on that. So I do apologize. I did actually want to get on call with you. But my biggest thing was I don't want you to take it personally because I've literally called out like 6 people at this point. That's the whole point of this game is to
Yeah.
call out people. If you're sus on someone, you're meant to call them out. And yeah, sometimes I speak more than I should, and I admit that that's a flaw of mine. But I promise you, I'm in no way a traitor. And if I'm wrong about you, which I don't even know how I feel about what I said, because so much things have transpired. But
You
I do
said
apologize, and that is why, Diane, I want to make something very clear. That is why I did not vote for you because I did not feel like doing that because my judge of character, since you were not around, I did not feel comfortable voting you without hearing what you had to say.
but then you said even Adam couldn't back you up, saying that I swore on my grandkids. Did you listen to the round table again? He did back me up.
That's not what I was saying. I was just making sure that what you said is that you swore on your grandkids that you were a traitor or you were
And I'll
not a
swear it
traitor.
again that I
That's what.
am a faithful 100% on my
She
grandkids.
she
Okay.
swore it to me. Yeah,
Okay.
she did.
Okay. Then that's fine. I'm done with this conversation then.
I have a follow-up question to that because Kenzie just addressed it. Like we all know that Kenzie didn't vote for Diane, but then there were two people that did. Like just because of what Kenzie said, maybe the two of you can like
Yeah, I'll do
explain your
it.
thought process.
Yeah, sure. I will say that I did not, that I will not do that, that Cody and I had a talk, and he convinced me, well, that he wasn't a traitor and that he was being set up by them.
Yeah.
So I was starting to question if he really was a traitor at that point. And then I heard that Diane was also suspecting me, which, again, everyone knows that I'm not a traitor. So that already was like, is she trying to throw suspicion on me or for no reason? Or is she trying to divert attention? And that's my reasoning behind voting for Diane.
Yeah, I'll piggyback off that. We literally a few hours before the banishment, Cody said something to me that made me believe he was a frustrated faithful. And throughout the game, we had really good conversations. And I just didn't want to believe that with what he said. He was like, I'm just not going to defend. I'm over defending myself. I'm super frustrated. And I'm like, yeah, would feel the same way. So that's why I didn't want to believe. And I had a sting stuck in my head that I was like, would Sean just push Cody as a faithful or would he push him as a traitor? I don't know. And clearly I made a mistake with doing that. So I made a mistake with not voting Cody. I really did not want to believe that he was one after the conversation that we had right before and the conversations we had the entire game. Clearly, I have a poor judge of character when it comes to talking to traders. That's just the moral of the story there.
Can I just jump in for a second? So I feel a little bit confused because, like, Gabby, you have told us your character, and the character that you've told us would lead us to believe that you're faithful, right? And I 100% agree. I feel like I had a conversation with you the other day, and you just seemed very disconnected, and it was after the potential recruitment, and you just seemed like, I don't know, disconnected and not your usual self. And then in a conversation that I had with somebody else today, they also mentioned that you just seemed a bit different and quiet. And I just want to make
you I am not. I promise you I was not recruited.
okay.
Gabby, I love you dearly. I love you dearly.
And
I think
no
you're
offense
an
taken,
amazing.
Kinsey.
I have to agree with Adam. You just the last few days you've just been like I don't know. I could just be too much in my head, but like you just been so much quieter and it almost feels like you did get recruited, so you're just trying to
Oh, I did not.
like you're trying to cuz you're just I just feel like when if someone was a faithful and then they would get recruited into a traitor, I feel like the people you talk to on a regular basis might be able to point out that because like they can see your different characteristics and I really hope you're not and I
I'm
really
not.
don't
I'm
want to
not
vote for you.
Kinsey.
It's just hard.
I took the weekend off as well.
Yeah, of
Okay, to
course, yeah.
anyone, not just
All
you.
right.
Like I was just taking the weekend off to breathe. But if I was recruited a trader, it's apparently a recruitment where even the recruit doesn't know about it. Because I can promise you, I did not get recruited.
It's so hard. Am I still on? Is my microphone on or off? I can't tell.
You're still on
We
that.
can hear you, bud.
It's difficult when we get to this point in the game because we do have to start questioning the people that we love and we're closest to. And something that I'm starting to be concerned about is why are we still in the game? Who are keeping us alive in the game? And I do think because you're an awesome person that you would probably keep Kinsey around. And there was something that happened at that last vote with Diane, where Kinsey mentioned the Diane thing and then didn't end up, and then you kind of piggybacked after Kinsey mentioned it. And then Kinsey didn't end up voting for Diane, but you still did. And seemed that maybe you were trying to like hide behind Kinsey, and you
I
thought that Kinsey was
wasn't.
going to vote that way, and you didn't.
I
And she
wasn't.
didn't.
I was all confused, and
Okay.
like Taylor said, I also genuinely believed the conversation I had with Cody. He fooled me
Yeah.
good to admit into thinking he was a faithful. I'll admit that. I got duped by him.
Yeah. I love you, Gabby.
I
That's not. I'm not trying to like.
Hey,
I'm
I'm
just trying
not.
to like.
Hey, don't worry. Say anything you want. I am not offended. I know it's just a game. You gotta bring out your suspicions.
also
So
have another.
there. Oh,
Sorry.
you go ahead. No, you go ahead, Hari.
Okay, I just have one more question for Gabby. And like I told her that I will ask her the question at Roundtable, and like this is not. Don't take it as if like we're ganging up on you,
No,
Gabby,
I
with
do
like all
not.
the
No, I
questions.
am not offended at all. Ask anything you want, Hyrie. Don't worry. I do not take
Okay.
it personally.
So last murder Zoom, right? After like we all knew we were all alive, nobody got murdered. There was something that you said that just struck like to
What did I
my light
say?
bulb.
Like I don't even remember.
Okay, so you said something that maybe they tried to murder Melissa and failed. And that's a little bit odd
No,
because
I
why
meant
would
that.
they do that? Because Melissa's shield was public.
Yeah, I forgot her shield was public, and I thought it was not known. Like I don't know why. I don't know why I thought that it was a secret shield, but brain fart right there.
Okay.
And
So I actually. Oh, sorry, Gabby. I'll wait until you're
like
done.
I said, and Kinsey, honestly, like if I was a traitor, I would have murdered you because you would have figured me out. So
Okay. Well, thank you for that. So I actually have a question for this person because I mean, it wasn't. I didn't hide it at the last banishment once Cody was revealed. Amy, I didn't like how you said when you voted for Bianca that you just called her out for the whole back and forth thing when it was very much Cody as well. And I did not like how you were like, "Oh, well, Bianca," like the whole back and forth and you basically put all the blame on Bianca when Cody was also part of that. And then you voted for Bianca and lo and behold, Cody was a traitor. So to me, I want to know from you why you put all the blame on Bianca and why you did not even try to blame Cody at all for that. When it was very much both of them, not just Bianca. And it was actually more Cody, to be honest.
All he had me believing he was a faithful. I said I screwed up that vote.
Okay.
I looked stupid. But that was I was going back and forth between, as I said that night, quite a few
Yep.
people, but I just believed Cody for some stupid reason.
Okay, no worries. I was just more wondering because I just saw that you really blamed Bianca and that kind of hurt because like uh, Bianca was not the only one part of that, and to me it was more than Cody than Bianca. But thank you. I just wanted to know why, and you gave me a good answer, so thank you very much.
The opposite direction.
I just wanted to say, I mean, there's a couple weird things to me. I mean, Kenzie, you say that like you haven't talked to anybody in this game, and that's definitely true for me. You have not talked to me at all. And I get you're playing another game, but why sign up to two games that are going to take your time if you can't do one? And the Demonica thing, you had that fight with Demonica, and then she was murdered when everybody suspected her a couple rounds later. So that was just kind of weird. And you just randomly bringing up Diane. Um, so I guess my question really is to you, like, why did you sign up for two games if you can't be invested?
I did not sign up for two games. You have me very corrected. I am hosting a game and playing a game. I am
Okay,
not
so
playing two games. I am hosting one and playing one. And to be fair, I didn't realize until last minute that I was casted for this game and my game was already happening. And I'm not one to just say I'm not. And to be fair, also too, I didn't realize my game was going to be as hectic as it has been. It's been very crazy. And to be fair, also people can back me up if I was a traitor, I would not be so damn stupid and murder Demonica. I'm not. Come on. I've played these games long enough
I
to know to
I mean,
not
I
do
don't know. I
something
think
so
it would be pretty
stupid.
smart actually way to cover,
No, it
you
wouldn't.
know.
I'll be honest right now. I actually played a traitors game where I was a traitor and a fellow traitor actually made me murder somebody who I literally had a fight with that following round because they said, "Oh, hey, look, it's gonna not make it look like you." That was not the case at all. Everyone thought it was me. So even if I was a traitor, I would never do something that stupid
So
again. Once you make a mistake, you never do something that stupid again. So even if I was a traitor, I would not repeat something I did in the past game that failed so miserably. So no, I'm not a traitor. And like I said, if you want to banish me, go ahead. I will sit in that circle and laugh my fucking ass off at all of you because I am not a traitor and never have been. And I think people can vote for me because if I was a traitor, I would not be this vocal. And if you guys want to say, "Oh, but you're probably fooling us," no, with who I am, I can physically not do that. I just can't. I cannot lie. I cannot. No, if I know I'm hiding something, I shut down and I go quiet. So I promise you, I am not a traitor. So please get rid of me because you will find out very quickly that I am not a traitor. And honestly, Fred, I was off of you, but now I'm suspicious of you all
I mean,
over
but
again.
that was where I was going with this too. You've been suspicious of everybody. You're too busy with your other game to
No,
talk to anybody, but you certainly seem to be suspicious of a lot of people. And that I just think that's weird. That's all. But you've explained it. I
okay.
appreciate that. I mean, and if you have more to say on why you're so accusatory of people, but yet quiet in chats,
I mean, I already said I'm sorry for being quiet in chats. I actually have reached out to a few people. I try to talk to people, and yes, I know that you have tried to message me, and I do apologize for that. But I have many people right now can tell you that I've not messaged them back, and it's not anything. It's not anything to do with you or anything. I try to talk, and I try, but you know what? When I'm here for these banishments, when I'm here on the murders, I listen. I go back to the main chat, see everything that was read. I still see everything. I still see everything. I still read everything. Yes, I understand where you're coming from. I haven't talked to everyone, and I fully 100% admit that. But it's not because I'm a traitor. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, well, I appreciate the feedback. Diane, you got your hand up.
Yeah, another question, Kenzie. You said multiple people were suspecting me. Can you name them?
When did I say multiple people were suspecting you? All
At
I
the
said
round
was that
table, when you accused me of being a traitor, when you suspected of me being a traitor. I went and listened to the Zoom, and you said multiple people came to you.
I don't know if that's what I said, but that's not what I meant. I meant to say multiple people like you, multiple people, how you play these games. You are very likable. And when I say that, I don't mean that to be insulting. It's good to be likable. It's very good to be likable. And you can't lie that you are not likable in games. You are very likable. You're like the mama bear in games. It's not like it's a secret. And yeah, that's what I meant because you are very liked by multiple people. You are like people's mama bear. And that's nothing but a compliment. That's nowhere like an insult.
Who are you talking to? You say there's only a few people that you're talking to.
Okay, I'll be honest. I talked to Adam. I talked to Gabby. I've replied to Hari a bit. I've been a little quiet with him as well. I will admit that. I had a really good talk with Melissa the other day. She can confirm that. We actually had a very good call for quite some time. Who else have I talked to? Bianca a little bit, and yeah, I will admit I've not responded to many people, and sometimes I get like that, and I will admit sometimes I get overwhelmed. Just the person I am, I do get overwhelmed, and with the messages in my game as well, it is very overwhelming for me, and I do apologize for that. Because I will tell you, if I was to show you my messenger, there is probably over 100 chats just from today, and I'm not even exaggerating. It's been very overwhelming, and I do apologize. Yeah, Brent has a good point. Why would you host and play a game at the same time? I mean, I'll be honest, when I first started org 6 years ago, and Gabby can vouch for this, I played like 8 orgs at a time, making that mistake. And trust me, it's crazy. And I thought I can, maybe host one game and play one and didn't think it was gonna be this crazy. But it is a lot crazier than I thought, and I do apologize.
And I will say that I have also hosted and played at the same time. Kinsey is right. It is tougher than you think. And the phone battery, especially, messages get buried. That's real.
Y'all ready?
No.
I mean, like, I don't know. Like I don't feel we've gotten any strong
No.
evidence why anyone here is a traitor, honestly.
And
No, guys,
especially with
we're just a fucking mess.
the potential recruitment, it throws everything out the window, and that's what's crazy about this. Like we're literally sitting here trying to figure out, and now we got a new person we possibly have to figure out. I just kind of hope my theory that I said.
So I'm
Oh,
gonna throw something out there then, and I'm so sorry to this person. Hari, you've been suspected from day one. And at this point, I think it's best for all of us to just vote you out and just get a clear answer on whether you are a traitor or not. Is it crazy? Yeah, maybe. But like someone made a good point who I talked to today saying, could you imagine if we actually get to the end with Hari and this whole time he's been a traitor? I myself have been so back and forth with you. One minute I'm like, yeah, no, Harry's not a traitor. There's no way now. But then I like think about it and go all around, and then that's the thing. You've been safe from day one, and you've been suspected from day one, and yet you're still here at day whatever. I don't even know what day we're at anymore. But to me, it's just crazy, and yeah, maybe it's a crazy thing and whatever, but I would hate it if as a faithful, I get to the end with you and think you're a faithful, and the whole time you actually have been a traitor,
Okay,
especially with
I
the
hear.
whole video thing.
Yeah, I hear you. Um, this is weird because not gonna lie, Kenzie, it's multiple times now that you come up with like things that you throw out at the very last minute, which is like timing, convenient. I don't know. I don't know what to make of it. But
Okay,
like
well, the last two
we
times I threw
do
out something last minute, the people were traitors. Just put that in mind. Just put that in
correct.
mind.
And the
That,
two people were the
oh my
traders that were
God,
known
that
that was
is,
going against me. Like they were setting me up. Do we not see that? Like Cody and Sean, how like they were using me. Like I don't know how else to explain. And like
Yeah, but again, that's what a lot of us thought about Cody with the whole Sean thing. We thought Cody was a faithful, and we thought that, oh yeah, maybe Sean was just
how
completely
many
thrown.
times did I say Cody was setting me up? I've had conversations with several of you, and I threw Cody's name out there. Like he would benefit the. I even said it at Roundtable. He would benefit the most if he's setting me up. We didn't go for him, and then things happened, and then we only got to him like what last round, last two rounds. I can't even remember.
Yeah, the last banishment. And I understand what you're saying, but at the same time is I'm sure a lot of us faithfuls, if we get to the end with you and it's actually been turned out that you were a traitor this whole entire time, that it would be a huge slap in the face. That's all I'm saying.
yeah.
I'm not.
Can I also say something because I haven't said anything yet? I really do not appreciate that none of this, for example, the fact last week Diane's name and this week Hari's name gets spoken about in our chats during the week or during whatever the weekend. And then literally when Brendan says 5 minutes left, all of a sudden a random name gets thrown out and people actually vote for that person. Last week we could have missed Cody because Kinsey threw out Diane's name. And now she's doing the same with Hyrie. And I'm not saying this to be rude or anything. Everybody has to obviously suspect everyone. But in the last 5 minutes, like like speak to people during the game before roundtable so that we can discuss this and all of the reasons, not when we almost have no
I
time
mean,
left.
to be fair, everyone said they had nothing to go on, so that's why I said what I just said. And I said, well, okay, if we have nothing to go on, then that's why I threw out Harry. But thank you,
I
Bianca,
just
for saying what you said. That's
so
really
I did speak to Kinsey today, and things that she is saying are things that were discussed in our conversation. So like I know that she hasn't spoken to you guys, but I just want to like jump in there and say like she has discussed some of these things with me today.
thank
So I
you.
don't think she's just making it up on the spot.
Exactly. Thank you.
How you feeling?
How in a million ways do we say not good? Not good. Pas bien. And that's all I can say in 2 languages, but
Mhm. Well, one of them's Spanish. They didn't win the World Cup.
yeah, I don't speak Spanish.
Yeah, I do not know how I'm feeling because
Yeah, like
I'm feeling like I started this not having any idea what I was gonna do. I'm probably gonna end this not having any idea what's going on.
I think, yeah.
All right. Seeing no other points of discussion,
Uh,
I think we vote. Let the
Um,
chips fall. Oh, Irie, go ahead.
I've been pretty public with my role, my character, whatever you want to call it, and the power that comes with it. I mean, it was Bianca's role, you know. And if you're gonna vote me out on a what if this round, then you're just gonna waste that power because that power will help you find a traitor. And I've spoken to like multiple of you on how to use it and what are some ideas to use it. So if you want to vote me out like on a whim, on a last minute decision, because it seems like we're going back to playing Survivor again, which is just frustrating.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty obvious I was sus of Harry for a long, long, long time, but I've talked to him recently and I trust Bianca. I think it's safe to say she's a faithful. Uh and I think that I don't know, it's just weird to bring it up last minute amongst other weird things. And it's hard to tell who a traitor is. There's probably 2 right now. I'm looking at probably 2 right now. And it's hard to tell because it's a crazy game. I think I don't know. I won't be voting for Harry, I guess, is the point of what I'm saying here. But it's 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 tough right now. I think it's tough.
Well, all I'd love to say, if you banish me, you're just banishing the faithful, and you guys, I'm just gonna laugh at you guys because you guys will lose the game at this point. So if that's what you want to do, go ahead, and I'll just laugh at you. Because honestly, at this point, I'm actually starting to be really sus of Bianca. But oh my bad if I call it out last minute. I mean, I already was, but now that she called me out the way she did, I'm definitely.
The funny thing is, Kenzie, you asked me last round about
I did.
about my character, right? Everybody else knew it because they've been
But
paying
you
attention.
are one that can study characters, Bianca, and someone even said this to me today. You are one that can study characters. You are very good at studying characters. You're very good at studying games. You could be completely lying about
He was the one to call
lying
out
about
what
your
my character is because he knows Game of Thrones so well.
But
Not me.
You're
Cody's
the
the
type
first
of
one to
but
tell.
you're the type of person though to really put your all in games and really
So
study
that
that
makes me a traitor because I'm good
I
in games.
personally think yes, because I don't think Brandon would recruit you to be a faithful. I'm sorry, I don't. And if
But
you
then
just
again,
called
when I
me
was
out
murdered
too.
the first time, I was a faithful.
Yes, you
So
were, but
what's your point?
it's happened on the actual show. Boston Rob was a traitor. Boston Rob was a faithful. He was brought back into the game as a traitor. It
So
can
if it's in
very
that
much
game,
happen.
if it's like that in that game, it needs to be like that in this game, right?
I'm not saying it needs to be, but I'm saying it very much could be.
1 person out of 10 people just because I got brought back. Because I won a battle back and now I'm a traitor.
It can make things interesting. Think about it. It could make things very interesting. You brought back to the game. Oh, are we meant to just think you're a faithful? Oh, of course. Yeah, let's just believe that Bianca's a faithful. Like, I'm sorry, but I seem like I'm the only one that actually cares about finding who traitors are. And if that makes me sus, then go ahead and banish me.
I'm not a traitor because, like I said, my role is literally to.
But the rules are posted. You could have literally just looked at that and studied the rule.
It's not on there.
Okay, but okay, I'm done. All right, I'm done.
I mean, it's hard to know for sure. I think there's not a ton of evidence. So, and someone was just recruited, but
Wait,
know,
Brent,
I'm personally
hold
looking.
up.
Yeah,
Brent, how do you know
recruited.
somebody was just recruited?
Yeah, we don't know that, Brent.
We don't know that. I'm saying
you just said somebody was recruited. You did not say we thought. You literally just. No, that's not what you said.
Well,
that was no, that's not
what
what
I
you
meant.
said.
Okay, well, that's what I meant.
question.
Of course, I don't know. I don't know if there were 5 to start with, whether there were 4, 3. I have no idea. But I think based on conversations, well, based on conversations, several people think there was 5 to start with. I think there was probably 4. And I think someone was just recruited because there wasn't a murder. And this is what people told me has typically happened in this game. So that is why I think that. But you're right. I have no idea. I have no idea whether there's 1, 2, 3 traitors left right now on this screen. We're not on this screen because their camera's off. I don't know. But I have to go by patterns. I have to go by whatever gut feelings, I guess. I mean, Bianca did have a lot of evidence against Cody, who a lot of us were fooled by. And I don't have any reason to believe Bianca has come back as a traitor.
Okay,
And
but you
maybe
say
wrong.
that. So if Bianca wants to get revenge on people, Cody would have been a traitor to murder her. And if she's now a traitor, she damn well knows that Cody was a traitor to murder her. So it could very much make sense that she's completely throwing Cody under the bus because he was the one to murder her. Am I wrong with that? No, I'm
I
not.
thought we went
Maybe
over
I
her
could have
stuff
just
out.
gathered evidence from the graveyard and
No,
actually
she
done my,
literally said, she said her power was, it's basically a revenge power
but my
for
power
everyone
has
to
not
do her
been used.
wrong. Okay, well, I'm just saying what you said last roundtable. You said your power was something on revenge, that
Yes.
you had revenge to get revenge on people. So exactly, so that could be exactly what you were doing with Cody because he was a traitor from the get-go and he murdered you. So you could have completely wanted to throw him under the bus as being a traitor yourself. It actually makes a lot of
And
sense.
and doesn't it make sense that I'm a faithful and wanting to get a trader out? Actually, a helpful faithful.
But it could also
Because
make sense. But yeah, but
nobody was
you
going
could.
to banish, or yeah, nobody was going to banish Cody that round if I didn't go that hard.
I mean, I don't think that's the case because people were pretty hard
Nobody
on
was
Cody.
convinced to vote Cody that morning.
And it still happened by pretty much the landslide of a vote.
Because I actually did speak to a lot of people that day. And I was doing.
I don't know. I'm sorry, Bianca, but I'm very sus of you, and that's just me. And my
That's
vote will be
fine.
going on
That's
you
fine.
tonight.
That's fine.
I mean, does anyone else who hasn't talked much have any input on what traitor we should banish tonight?
I mean, Melissa, I don't think you've said much, so you want to go ahead and say something?
I kind of missed a lot. Like I could hear bits and pieces because I was on the ride, but I don't know. The one thing I do see though is Kinsey. I've noticed that like it seems like every round table you've got somebody else you're going after. I don't know if that's just because you're truly confused and don't really know, or if you're just trying to see where you can get things to stick. I really don't. But if you'd like to weigh in on
I
that.
mean, this is just who I am. I am playing the game, and I play game hard. And the whole point of the traders game is to try to get a trader. And when things look sus to me, they look sus. And if
Okay,
you,
so you're
like I
just calling
said,
everything.
like
All right.
what?
Sorry. No, I said okay, so you're just calling out everything you see. Like I said, I wasn't sure if this is a faithful truly trying to figure things out or a
I
traitor
mean,
trying
when we
to
were
get us
on call,
to
you said you believe I'm a faithful. I don't know what's changed.
yeah.
I mean,
I didn't know. This is not me saying I think you're a traitor. Hey girl,
okay,
if you're a
like I
faithful, I'm
said,
just
if people banish
confused.
me right now, I will happily say in the circle that I'm a faithful. I
Yeah,
just personally like when I see things not make sense, I call them out. And sometimes I can be very overly spoken and I admit that. But this
right.
whole thing with Bianca and Cody, it's just not making sense to me. I just can't make it make sense. And I'm sorry because I love Bianca. I do, but
Speak
it's
to
just like
people
this is crazy to me. And it could be Bianca. Yes, it could be her 100% being a faithful, really wanting and knowing Cody, but then it could also be her completely playing us and being a traitor, wanting to get revenge on Cody because when she was a faithful before she got murdered, Cody murdered her. So I mean, it could really go both ways if you look at it. And if
You,
I'm wrong, then well, fuck.
All right, guys. So I don't have no fucking clue where to vote now.
I have a question for Kenzie. Earlier you said you spoke to someone about like my suspicion that just arose. Like who was that someone that you
Adam, and
spoke?
he stated it.
Who?
He literally stuck up for me and said that I said it today. And that this wasn't just me throwing it on the call right now.
Yeah,
That
that
I did have suspicions of it earlier. Adam literally spoke about that.
That is a little weird to me.
Of what? Because I spoke about it earlier?
No, like Adam bringing that up
No, because he
with
was
you.
just having my back to make it very clear that I brought it up
No,
to
like
Adam, and Adam was
who had that
I
conversation? Like who
brought it
initiated?
I brought it up to Adam, and that's what Adam was saying, that I'm not just throwing it out now before the 5 minutes left of the roundtable. Adam was saying that I threw it out earlier,
But only to
and I'm just
him.
not throwing it out
Oh,
now. If
only
that
to
makes
him?
sense. It's
Yeah, it does. But like only to him? Like
yes,
what?
because
Yeah,
he's the only
that's
one I properly had a call with.
okay.
And what happened to him? He dropped off the call.
Yeah,
Looks
he
like
had
it.
to jump off, but he pre-voted. He voted.
Oh, okay.
I think it's time to vote for real this time. All right, please cast your votes in your confessional. If you've already voted, bump it so we can see it, and we'll be back. All right. We got votes. One ability was played that allowed an extra vote to be cast. I won't say who, but that one was for Bianca. Adam. Oh, let me pull up the vote chart. Sorry. Adam voted for Gabby. So, one vote Bianca, one vote Gabby, and then Melissa. Her phone was about to die. She needed to find Nicole. So she voted for Kenzie. All right. So one vote Kenzie, one vote Bianca, one vote Gabby. We'll start with Gabby.
I didn't know who to vote because I didn't want to, because like I don't have any evidence to make a conclusive decision. So I voted for this person. I know you're faithful, but I couldn't find anyone to vote for her, who I knew for sure was a traitor. So Amy, I'm sorry.
All right. Diane.
I came in open mind and I wanted to get answers about Kenzie, and it seemed like she's deflecting a lot of my what I was saying, and even in the voice clip that she sent me, like it didn't make sense. So unfortunately, I voted for Kenzie as well.
All right. Kenzie.
I mean, it looks like I'm going tonight, and I can't wait to tell everyone in my faithful. I'm actually really excited for it because it's gonna be fucking hilarious. But my vote is for Bianca because to me, I hope everyone looks at it. She could be playing you guys really, really hard, which I think she is doing. And if her role is to want to get revenge on someone, it completely makes sense why she would throw Cody under the bus. So my vote is for Bianca.
All right. That's 2 votes Kenzie, 2 votes Bianca, 1 vote Amy, 1 vote Gabby. Let's go to Amy.
I had no idea coming into tonight. I had a few people that I had been suspicious of, but I agree with Diane. Kenzie, I think you're deflecting a lot of stuff when you're questioned about it. And so my vote's for you.
All right. Let's go to Taylor.
Yeah, between the deflecting and quite honestly, the last minute shuffle to get a vote on somebody twice was just a little bit too much to ignore. I hope I'm not wrong this time, but I did vote for Kinsey just based off that.
All right. Hyrie.
If I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but again, like Taylor just mentioned, the deflecting twice, is just things that we need to pick up and look on. But not to say that this person did contribute well at like several roundtables, and we did, because of them, we did get like 2 traders, but I think she could probably be in one as well. So Kenzie, my vote's for you tonight.
All right. Brent.
Yeah, I just think there was just too much of a pattern with the last minute and the defensiveness and deflecting and then just being all over the place with who's suspectful. And so for that reason, and of course lack of any conversation with you, I had to vote Kenzie.
All right. And Bianca.
My vote is also for Kenzie. It doesn't make you a trader if you're good at games.
All right. Well, Kenzie, with 7 votes, you have been banished. Please step into the circle of truth and reveal whether you are a traitor or a faithful.
Yeah, so like I said, this is gonna be fucking hilarious, and it is very hilarious because I am a faithful, so sorry to all you who just got completely played. And again, this happened to me last Traders game, so I'm really shocked that you guys try to do it again. And with how I act, this is who I am as a person. Um, I mean, maybe it's partly because I'm on the spectrum. Maybe it's partly because I have borderline personality disorder. I don't know, but to be fair, I'm actually very upset, and I'm taking this a little personal because I'm so tired of in games that when I start to get like this, people say it's me being a traitor, and to Melissa, who I played the last Traders game with, who same thing voted for me because of I got ganged up on. And I mean, with Brent, with you being ganged up on and you going left, right, and center saying you're a faithful, that's how I feel right now. You guys literally took this all the wrong way. And you guys, like I said, I told you I was going to laugh in your face, and I'm laughing in your face because you just 100% got rid of a faithful So I really hope you guys open and really freaking feel bad for you guys voting for me when you guys were so sure I was deflecting, when a lot of you know that that's me as a person. So I'm actually feeling very personal hurt right now because a lot of you know that that's who I am as a person. And for you to use that against me saying, oh, it's just me deflecting, oh, it's just me being a traitor. Like, I'm trying so hard not to cry right now because honestly, this was personal and I wish you guys the best of luck. I truly do. But at this rate, a traitor is going to win the game. And you just got rid of someone who was really willing to help. And I'm sorry if, like, I come on these roundtables and try to, flip the vote last minute, but that's just who I am. I'm very into these games and I'm very into looking at who is a traitor because you know what? Us faithfuls, we've been very up and down with this whole, 1 minute we get rid of a traitor, the next we don't. So I'm sorry if that came out. I was deflecting, that I was, trying to do this, trying to do that, but I'm a faithful and I always have been. So sorry you guys just got completely screwed and played, but good luck because you guys are gonna freaking need it.
Kenzie, thank you so much for playing. I'm gonna put you in the waiting room so we can talk a little bit after. But you've been certainly very entertaining all season, as you always are every time you.
I always am, and I'm sorry,
Uh,
Bianca. You know I love you.
all right, thank you so much. All right, well, swing and a miss. And tomorrow, a little special night. We are going to do a murder and a round table immediately with no discussion afterward. Well, after the murder. So we are going right into that round table. So prepare your discussions accordingly. Maybe whoever gets murdered will swing that discussion, but be prepared for a little double eviction night, baby, if we're talking in Big Brother terms. All right. Good night, everyone.
Good night.